Hello, Brian Smith here. I'm going to give you some quick tips on ground ladders. Here in a little we'll show you how to deploy, set, and raise a ladder with just a single firefighter using some proven techniques that will make you more proficient on the fire ground. But first, let's go over some of the general information about ladders and some things we may have forgotten along the way. Let's take a look at the most common ladders carried on fire apparatus. A typical engine consists of a 10-foot attic ladder, 14-foot roof ladder, and a 24-foot extension ladder. Keep in mind, just because it says 24 feet on it doesn't mean that's your actual working height. A good rule of thumb is to take 2 away from the overall length of the ladder, so that 24-foot extension ladder may only give you 22 feet of reach. Also, keep in mind that when these ladders are not extended, such as the 24-foot, it's only about 14 feet long. Here you see a chart of the 2 most common brand name of ladders carried on today's fire apparatus. Take a look at the weights. No 2 ladders are ever the same. Ladders can be stored in an internal compartment or on the side of the apparatus. Be familiar with how your ladders come off your rig. Make sure they were placed back in service in the proper order. Ladders that come out of a rear compartment on the apparatus need adequate space to be removed in order to place these ladders into service. Don't let incoming pieces block you in. We need to pay close attention to how our halyards are tied off on our ladders. They should never be tied to the fly and the bed section of the ladder together. This will eat up valuable time when you need to untie it for a rescue situation. Also, make sure we're taking notice of our locks and our hooks on our ladders. Keep them clean and periodically wash them with a mild soap water solution. You can lubricate these parts by using a graphite lubricant. Stay away from any oil-based products such as WD-40 because these allow dust, dirt, and grime to cake into these mechanisms and cause them not to work properly. Alright, so I'm going to go over how to do a single person raise of a 14-foot roof ladder. You can do this with the 24-foot roof ladder as well. One of the main things to keep in mind is the balance point of your ladder. Knowing where that balance point is in your ladder will make this a whole lot easier for you to do. So one of the best ways to get a ladder up off the ground and get it up on your shoulder for a high shoulder carry. One hand down low, one hand up high. It's basically a deadlift up. Once you're at this point here, you just roll the ladder up on top of your shoulder. Get yourself set and ready to tow your ladder wherever you want to go. Right, so you might have to shift the ladder back, plant. You want to come in, make a good solid plant with your ladder. Rotate it around, and then you'll lay it into your structure. You're going to make sure that you're clear of any overhead obstructions, no power lines or trees. Get a good solid plant with the ladder, and then check your angle. Go on to the 24-foot extension ladder. All right, just keep in mind they're all stored differently throughout the county. Some of them are stored inside compartments like this, some are stored on the outside of your rig. One of the things you want to keep in mind of is your halyard. Pay attention to where that's tied. It's best if you tie that on the bed section of your ladder so your ladder's ready to raise as soon as you get it to the window. You don't want to waste valuable time trying to untie this knot to raise your ladder. So since this one is coming off the back, what I'm going to do is slide it out, find my balance point. I can go ahead and set this on my shoulder. I'm not picking it up from the ground because it's already the right height for me. Alright, so once I'm off the truck, put my ladder around. Again, I'm looking for my overhead obstructions. What I want to do is set this to the roof of the structure. So I clear my overhead obstructions. I can come in and get a good solid plant. Alright. I'm about where I want to end up with the butt end of my ladder. So I'm going to just basically lay this back into my foot. Alright, right now my ladder's flipped around, fly section in. I'm going to raise my ladder. Make sure I'm locked. Slowly take the ladder back into the structure. Alright, once I'm back, go ahead and flip my ladder over. Again, recheck my angle. Make sure I'm good there. Make sure my locks are locked. Make sure I'm not sitting on my halyard. Now my ladder's ready to tie off. So we're just tying a simple flow hitch on the ladder. I don't have a need to pull all this rope through, so I'm not going to do that. Work that around. Put my overhand safety in it. And now my ladder's good to go. This was just some of the ways you can set a ladder. Remember, throw ladders at every structure fire. That way they're there when we need them. It doesn't really matter how you get them there, as long as you get them there and put them in service as quick as possible.